Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well, and happy you're here to join me for another, not unboxing. I brought this in from the States, already unboxed it, just because when you cross the border, you kind of open up your slab so that you know kind of what you bring across the border. So, picked this up recently. Super happy. I've been looking for this one for a long, long time. And without further ado, first off, it's so shiny, I need to put my sunglasses here. Anyhow, here it is. I mean, I guess it's not super duper shiny, but in my opinion, it's just shiny, and it's hard to see with the glare, it's so shiny, but I also have my windows open, but it's shiny in just all the right places. I mean, you see Colossus here, Rogue here, Psylocke, basically her whole uniform is shiny. Let me take my glasses off. Her hair is not shiny. Gambit just his inner little collar piece in his knee pad. But this is X-Men #1 Editorial Televisa 2018 Mexican Foil Edition. And the Mexican foils have really increased in popularity. This is, of course, cover B of the 4-part X-Men joint cover, volume 2. And yeah, I've been looking for this one forever. A lot of these are, well, when they were issued, like Jim Lee was there in Mexico and signed a lot of them. So a lot of them are CBCS or they're raw, or they're green labels if they sent them to CGC. This one was kept unsigned and then sent in for Jim Lee's signature and Scott Williams' beautiful signature. I honestly would be happy with this just in a blue, but this was just huge. I was so happy to win this. Excuse me. In 9.8, there are only 107 of these. That's crazy. 82 are signed, 25 are blue. So, in my opinion, super rare. I mean, I can't wait till new foil ones of the X-Men #1 Volume 2 cover come out. They've been coming out very rapidly. Like Hulk 181 came out. There was like ASM 362, 300, of course. A few other covers. I think X-Men #9 came out recently in foil, or 4 was it? Anyway, so they're doing the foils, the Mexican variants. So I'm just super excited for them to redo #1 in foil so that I can pick up a full set of foil. I didn't pay a whole lot for this one. Again, I was lucky. Not saying it's not worth it, but... And, that corner there is a bit hit. That corner there is sharp. And of course, now with all the scams going on, you also should check the corners to see if they were... do you see that little pin? So there's a lot of videos floating around the internet and about individuals who, or CGC says it's one individual, but regardless of which, there's also a lot of videos out there teaching you how to do it. And so what people do is they use a heat gun here. And then there's always kind of space on the bottom, but they use a heat gun and then just pry this open. It comes out very clean. It's not super easy, but it's definitely doable. And then they take this out, and then they buy like another one, like, I don't know, a 9.6 green label or something, and they put it in here, and they send it back to CG to say, hey, my case is broken. Can you rehold it for $10 or 20 or $50, whatever they charge? So that's one scam that people are doing. The second one, so they either buy like a green label, cheaper than a yellow label, or a restored version, or a non-Mark Jewelers, and they put it in a Mark Jewelers. So, anyways, that's what's been going on in the... I'm probably about a week late to be talking about this, but I mean, shame on those people to really ruin the hobby for everyone. It's kind of sad to hear that people are trying to scam other comic book readers or collectors more so. And I joked that CGC has finally made it. because the case is worth more than the book. Like CGC has succeeded, I guess. And what I mean is like the slab itself, like this 9.8 label with that book is kind of worth more than the contents of the book itself, because you can take this quote unquote CGC tamper-proof case, use a heat gun applied to that, and then pry this open, slip the book out, put it in like a 8.0 grade, and then send it back to CGC and regrade. CGC has kind of come out and issued a new sort of a response to that, and saying it's one individual doing this. I don't know, but you can also buy like the sonic welders to re-weld it back as well. Or I think one gentleman online, he showed like he just used xylene, some chemical, and he puts it in here and it fuses it back together. Of course, you have to be quite careful. But hey, if there's like a lot of money to be made, like let's just say you buy a Hulk 181 8.0, and then you go online and buy like a Hulk 4.0 or 5.0, and then you swap it in and tell them to go reholder it. Yeah, you're instantly making money, right? Which is terrible, but I mean, yeah. Anyways, I'm not happy that people are scamming, because the whole point of CGC is really to like authenticate and like create that confidence in the collecting community. Because if I buy this book without CGC looking at it, praising it, or grading it, I don't know if it's complete. Like there might be pages missing, or for the Hulk 181, the Marvel stamp might be missing. For a lot of the newsstands or the Mark Jeweler inserts, sorry, not newsstands, but the Mark Jeweler inserts, they verify, right? So most people will never crack out the slab. So you don't actually know what's inside is actually what the label says. It's quite terrible for the community. And I think what's going to happen, like scammers are going to be scammers. There's no way around that. But I think what's going to happen is going forward, CGC will probably regrade anything that you send in for reholdering, which sucks. Because as you saw, like last week in my video, I had that engine creep case, which I've emailed CGC. They haven't gone back to me yet, just because they're dealing with this fiasco and like the holidays. But regardless of which, I hope they don't regrade my Wolverine #1. It's a non-newsstand, but still, because there's a little nick on the bottom, and it's signed by Stan Lee, so I don't want them to regrade it. I don't want a grade drop. A 9.6 Stanley sign versus a 9.8 sign is like a huge difference. So I don't think they will regrade that one, though. I'm not sure, because it's the engine creep case. There's no even inner well in it. But regardless of which, it's kind of a dark few weeks for us comic book collectors here, with all this fraud happening. But just be careful out there, guys. I mean, in some sense, signature books are going to be a little bit less impacted by that, because it's more difficult to find another signed book to match the label from the crack and whatever. Of course, it can still happen. Don't get me wrong. I mean, with the signature series that they're pumping out nowadays, like Jim Lee's signing a lot, I could, or someone could, I'm not going to do it, but someone could crack the case in a 9.8, slip in a 9.6, and then send it back for reholdering. So be careful out there, guys. And I mean, yeah, this kind of just is a huge setback, because now all the people who are like, oh, who cares about slabs? I only want raw books, is gonna double down on sort of their theory. Anyhow, this is it. Super happy for this one. I love this cover. Well, I mean, I love this one more than cover A with Beast, Storm, and Jean Grey and Professor X. I like this one. Gambit's cool. Psylocke's really cool. Colossus is cool. Rogue's super awesome. The one after this is going to be Wolverine, Psyche, and Iceman at the top. That one, though, is super pretty, because Cyclops' beam is just like literally so shiny. It's so nice. And the one after that is just Magneto alone, but super beautiful. I mean, there's not a whole lot of these out there, so I really wanted to showcase the shine on it. And what I actually need to do is I should cover this grade and be like, maybe this here. Let's see if YouTube captures this for the, maybe go like this, captures this. Anyways, someone commented, gosh, there's so much glare. Someone commented that I'm giving it all away because like in my thumbnail, it already shows the grade. So there's no, there's no suspense. So thank you for that comment. I forgot who said it, but love you guys all for always commenting and watching my videos. So yeah, maybe YouTube will capture this one. I definitely need to put in more effort into the videos, but yeah. Anyhow, so it's 2024. Hope everyone had a lovely New Year's Eve and all that fun stuff. And I hope everyone's doing well and not impacted by the CGC scam. I've definitely slowed down on buying myself. And maybe my next video will be like my top 15. I kind of look through, I do this at night. I kind of like in my mind, I think of what are my top signature books because another viewer requested me to showcase my top 15 signature books. So I'm so damn lazy, but busy actually with work, I can say. But eventually I will get that video out and then maybe I'll do like a best book picked up in 2023 or something like that. I know it's after the year already, but I don't film all the time. I mean, I try to be consistent and like unless something's coming in. Although I've been lucky, things have come in pretty periodically, so I've been able to film. I got one more book coming in from CGC. I won't spoil what it is now. I'll show you guys on live because it's the one that I'm getting graded, so I'm quite excited for that. Fingers crossed, 9.8, but probably gonna be 9.6 sign. Anyways, there we go. Thank you guys for watching. Probably not in my favor to be showcasing these on my channel because now I got everyone else competing to like all bid on these as well. But this is just absolutely amazing. Again, I hope the other Mexican variants come out soon so it drops the price of these so everyone can get one. That'd be what I would love for everyone to get their hands on nice collectibles. All right, cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and chat soon. Bye.